This tunnel was no ordinary tunnel. It was only 300 meters long, yet even an experienced driver had been driving for 10 minutes without finding the exit. The passengers on the bus all said it was an eerie tunnel and urged the driver to turn back. But to everyone's surprise, even after driving at full speed for 20 minutes, they still couldn't see the entrance they had come from. It was clear this was a tunnel you could enter but never leave. Seeing this, the passengers began blaming each other, and several of them felt they might have encountered something supernatural. Fortunately, the engineer on the bus stepped up and said that in the face of science, no problem was unsolvable. He and Li Wei took a ball of string and walked forward, using it to measure the tunnel's length. But as they kept walking, the entire ball of string ran out, and still there was no end in sight. Then Li Wei suddenly noticed a tangle of fishing line on the ground. They tied the fishing line to their string and kept following it forward. Meanwhile, the fog in the tunnel grew thicker and thicker, and those waiting behind were trembling in fear. Suddenly, two human figures appeared behind them. To everyone's shock, it was the engineer and Li Wei. It was now obvious they had entered a closed-loop tunnel with no exit. To survive, they gathered all their remaining food and rationed it carefully. The internet-famous beauty still complained about such garbage food, not realizing an even greater trial awaited them. As they kept searching for an exit, they stumbled upon the bus from 2 hours ago, but now it was old and decrepit, and even the food left on board had gone moldy. They soon realized that in this tunnel, one day inside was equal to a year outside. While they were still trying to make sense of it, the tunnel lights suddenly went out, followed by a distant scream. They turned on their flashlights and saw a long trail of blood on the ground. Following it slowly, they discovered a stone door. Behind it was a dusty, eerie room. After searching the room, they found the engineering plans for the tunnel. It turned out there were 6 such loop tunnels in total, and only by finding the exit of each one could they move to the next. Once all 6 tunnels were completed, they could return to the real world. Luckily, inside the room they also found the entrance to the second tunnel. This one was even more dilapidated, and inside was an identical bus. The group rushed toward it because it held the only food here. During the scramble, the driver discovered a pistol hidden in a crevice. He took it and used it to claim all the food for himself. Sure enough, under such conditions, the influencer beauty soon traded herself for food. The bespectacled man, already dizzy with hunger, took the chance to steal a packet of instant noodles when the driver wasn't looking. But the driver caught him. Just as the driver raised an iron bucket to finish him off, the man on the ground seemed to see something terrifying. The next second, the driver's heart was pierced by a mysterious force. After eating and drinking their fill, the remaining survivors once again set out to search for an exit.